afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Velocity Flight 1023 Service Street to Alice Springs. Shortly commencing our descent and landing and disembarking, slightly ahead schedule at 1 o'clock main time. So back to the ladies and enjoy our flight.
Well, I'm up in Alice Springs and I'm here because they're testing the Mahindra automatic, the new automatic, here in the middle of Australia. Now, lots of car companies have tested vehicles in Australia because we've got the toughest conditions, the longest distances, all that kind of stuff. They never invite journos because that's when things go wrong. But Mahindra's a bit different, and also the testing involves a couple of my mates, Ben and Andrew. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with them. And they got me some sort of a hire car. It's not a Mahindra either. It's a Ford Wildtrak. Now, whatever you think of the Ford Wildtrak, remember, this one's a higher one. It's going to go faster, harder, probably even flies. Oh, I can't believe it. I must be getting better on the GPS because look at this, I found your bush camp.
Roothy, how you going, mate? Good to see you.
Andrew, excellent. Well, here we go, okay? We're in the middle of nowhere. This is Ben, this is Andrew, these are the guys I've been trying to find. Hey, I got here straight away. And this is the automatic ute, which, where did you come from today, guys?
Cooper Pedy.
Cooper Pedy?
Yeah, a bit of a look around there this morning and we ducked up here this afternoon. Just got here actually, just before you arrived.
Okay.
So.
This is real world testing when you've got guys who are mechanics, who really know their stuff, who love the bush, and who don't mind pulling a few big loads around the place.
That's what we're here for.
Come and have a seat, John. We've got a chair set up for you.
Wow, what a beautiful night last night. You know what? Until you're in the middle of Australia, you're missing out on the best skies on earth. That was just magnificent. What do you got in mind for testing today, Ben? Where are you up to?
Corrugated roads today, John.
Yep.
So we're going to head out, there's a bit of a track out the back there we've used before.
Yep.
So we're going to head out there and give that a bit of a run. I think it should be right today.
Bit of a run, bit of a track. It
We'll
looks
make
like
sure
an
it
awful
works.
long track. There's going to be a lot of corrugation.
Yeah.
We're going to hammer it, aren't we?
Bit of consistency there. Yeah, it's
yeah,
good.
a lot of hammering. Do you mind if I drive today?
No, she's all yours, mate. That's fine.
That'd be awesome. That just means, sorry, Andrew.
I'll take the Ranger. Well done.
Yeah, I like the automatic, Ben.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's easy.
Beautiful.
It's easy to live with.
Have they dropped the gearing or something? Because it seems to cruise easier in sixth.
Yeah, well, the ratio will be different from the manual box. I noticed when you're up at that higher speeds, like up in the Northern Territory, obviously around that 120, which is legal, you're still only doing about 2,500 RPM. So
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
It's great. Fuel consumption's been fantastic. So.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, really
Better than the manual, you reckon? Or?
Yeah, definitely on par with it for sure.
Well, I've always been a big fan of manuals, you know, you push them to start them, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But the reality is, this automatic's just really easy. It's beautiful. How do you find it taking off with a load?
That's probably the thing that's impressed me the most, really, is the fact that it doesn't matter what load we've had on the back of it, it's been able to move off the mark. And that's probably where the biggest difference is between the manual and the auto, is they're really, really impressive. They've got the gearbox right, the shifts right, and the changes are seamless.
Well, geez, Ben, I suppose I better get out of the driver's seat and let you get on with the testing, mate. Ben, I'm coming in right at the end of this. How many Ks you got to go?
Around the 5,000 or 6,000. We're getting close to the end now.
And how many have you done all up then?
About 35,000 approximately.
And is it divided up like 5,000 K blocks or 10,000 K blocks? Or
No,
something?
there's a bit of a list they give us in regards to different load conditions that they want us to test.
Yep.
So we've kind of got it here to that. So for instance, high speed, low speed, city driving, inner city driving, towing conditions and things like that.
And that includes dirt roads, obviously? 'cause
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Australia.
There's quite a fair bit of dirt road, off-road testing. making sure full drives are working, what it handles on the dirt road, like dust ingest, all that type of stuff.
Righto, now we're mentioning towing here.
Towing.
Now I did happen to see a photo on someone's phone of what looked like about half a dozen Land Rovers on a huge trailer on the back of a Mahindra.
Yeah, well, it was a few. There was a few on it, but we were trying to replicate someone, I suppose.
Someone like you.
Yeah, someone like me, heading away to pick up some vehicles or parts. And we thought what a great opportunity, and it was right in the middle of summer.
Yep.
So we thought this will really load the vehicle up.
And that is probably pretty close to a real world scenario though, isn't it?
Oh, I think that would be typical with some people. They would buy a vehicle that's rated at 2.5 tonne, for instance, and they would probably not even have a clue what weight they're putting on that vehicle. So we kept it within the safe boundaries and everything like that, which we felt was safe. But we put the vehicle through its paces to see how it handled towing off the mark, stop, start, brake wears, things like that, how the brakes handled it, and things like swerve, and did it feel safe at that? So. And
at the end of the day, like, this isn't Bob and Tom from the office out for a drive, is it? This is you and Andrew. This is two very experienced mechanics. You've been working on Land Rovers all your life, I know that. You're an expert Land Rover mechanic, trained overseas and all that sort of stuff, and you got a lot of experience with Mahindras. How much combined experience would you guys have on the tools?
Oh, probably over 60 years combined experience between the two of us.
Okay.
So, but it's all predominantly been four-wheel drive related.
Yes.
And a passion for four-wheel drives in general.
Yeah.
And understanding what it takes to get a vehicle reliable to do that. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, in your career, especially the last 10 years or so with Mahindra?
Yeah, just over 10 years now with Mahindra. So yeah.
And you've been setting them up for the mines and fleet and all the rest of it.
Yeah, we've done a lot of that stuff.
You've had a lot of experience just with Mahindra.
Yeah.
And that's what I find really kind of crucial to this process. The fact that you've got real world users who are also experts in the actual mechanics of the thing. So I know this thing here, that's reporting back to the factory, is it?
Yeah, that's going back to India. That's a data logger recording every operation of the vehicle, start, stop, what speed we're doing now, my throttle position, the air conditioning on, off, load of the engine RPM, things like that. So.
Okay. It's actually imperative to you guys, from what I know from talking to you, that you want to know what's wrong with the vehicle.
Absolutely.
Have you found anything?
Nothing major, a couple of little things here and there, but nothing that we've been really concerned about by any means. The testing that we've done is as real world as we can get for an Aussie. So you can interpret that in any way you want.
I will interpret it because I happen to know and I've seen the photos. I'm really impressed. This vehicle, it might only have 40-odd thousand Ks on it, but it's been used.
Oh yeah, so the 40,000 might equate to a lot higher kilometres in real world conditions, let's just say that.
Oh, well, you know me, I couldn't have had more fun if I tried. Here we are in the centre of Australia. Fantastic company. We've had some fantastic conditions. We've tried it scrabbling on rocks, sand, just about everything. High-speed dirt, high-speed corrugations, high-speed tar. I've only had a few days of testing, but enough time to see that in the real world of car testing, Mahindra does it right. And this has been full on, you know, real people, real mechanics testing a real vehicle. How do I find it? To be honest, I've already driven the automatic, but only in city conditions. And that's when I went, oh yeah, it's a really nice car, no problems at all. Out here in the bush though, that pickup from the automatic is awesome. You know, the sort of off the line torque, downhill descent control in low range, fantastic. It stayed in first down some horribly scrabbly hills. It's pretty much done everything. It hasn't even looked like, you know, causing any issues at all. At the end of the day, this is just an awesome vehicle, and I can't thank you enough. Thanks, guys.
No worries at all.
Thanks, Roothy. What an invitation. I tell you what, let there be more of them.